in here. Let me adjust this just to make sure. Monday Night Raw. Let me make sure I am actually can be heard. Let me make sure. I was having some problems with the sound, it looks like, when I was practicing. Hello, hello. Happy Monday, by the way. It is the night before Christmas Eve. Hope you guys enjoy your family. Let's see if I can hear myself. Okay. Okay. I can't hear myself. So that is doing good. Oh, I have to edit something on this. Hey, Anthony. So that means you went up, right? As I thought she was on 2007 last time, right? I'm sorry. I have came back from traveling and got a little sleep. So the last I thought, you said you were on 2007, right? I could be wrong. I'm tired. I think I had Chinese food and Pepsi for dinner. What was the Chinese dish? Sweet and sour chicken, orange chicken, General TCO, or was it General Shao? Is that how they pronounce it? I asked a lot of questions, so I do apologize. Hey, Melissa, how are you? Um, did you watch Raw tonight? Did anyone watch Raw tonight, by the way? How are you? Hmm. Oh, pork fried rice. I do like fried rice. Isn't that basically rice with veggies and soy sauce, right? I like making that and eggs and eggs. Hey Melissa, how are you today? Are you excited for Christmas Eve? Are you guys excited for Christmas Eve, by the way? It is almost time. Sorry, I'm editing something. I'm good. Do you still get presents? Are you excited for any presents? Do you and your family exchange presents if anyone is excited for that? If you guys celebrate or if you guys still do traditions like that? Hmm, I'm done with that. Soon we're getting with the nitty gritty with child. I'm done. Where did I put my device, honey? Trying to look for my device with all my notes. That's cool. We can use things transfer. So I am tired of seeing first and foremost Sami Zayn losing, honorary Uso, family friend Uso. Don't know what you want to call it. Why does he always have to lose? So why does he always have to lose? If you can like this video, it does help. But shoot, I do want to get my device. Oh, I want to get my device. Hold on. But what about Yvonne? I'm sorry. But okay, how am I gonna hold this? And this was pre-taped. Pre-taped. Which isn't bad. Which isn't bad. Drew McIntyre, his obsession with the bloodline continues. Okay. Oh, we did have the New Day. That was a highlight with the mama. I guess they are trying to make it personable by having the mama involved. I don't like how I hold this. I like maybe I just look on this side instead of just holding this damn device. But child, now this want to do something. I can't. I'm sorry. You can always send her the link. And Anthony, did you watch Raw? Did you watch Raw? How did you like it? We did have Drew and Sami. They did interact in Raw and had a segment, and it was the main event of the show. Don't know. I don't know. I'm not trying to be mean, but I don't know if that was really main event worthy per se. Nevertheless, it was a good match. Sami Zayn losing wasn't really a shock. You kind of knew he was going to lose out of the two. Jey Uso assisting was fun and got the Bloodline back involved. I was surprised that his brother Jimmy Uso didn't bother to check on him. What kind of shit was that? You really didn't want to check on your brother, so especially you trying to get back to his good graces. I thought he was trying to get back to his good graces, so you would have thought he would have been there to support his brother. But by the way, like this video if you can. It does help. Even if you're watching the replay, it does help. Make sure to subscribe on YouTube, Marquelworld, and follow on TikTok. If it doesn't get banned, I think it's supposed to get banned right in January. So who knows? Who knows? We may not have a TikTok soon. But Sami Zayn, of course, losing the segment, always trying to make him look serious, but then you make him lose. Makes no sense. We did have, I'm trying to look at my notes, Io, Natalia, Alba Fire for the Intercontinental Championship title. Kind of feels a little silly because we just had Chelsea Green get crowned. So it's kind of not taking the spotlight away from the United States Women Championship belt, but it's kind of so close to it that it doesn't even make sense. So we did have Io Sky win. Some people thought maybe Natalia would be the first one to win it, especially with the longevity she has with that company. How long has she been part of this shit now? 15 years at least. Not trying to be rude or anything. I'm just saying she's been part of the company for a minute. So a lot of fans kind of thought that she deserved. I kind of feel like maybe she would have won it, or so it was the first one ever. She would deserve that title. You have to keep in mind she's the same. She has the same. She was in the same predicament when she was facing Michelle McCool for the first ever Divas Championship. So she's been in tournaments for the first title belt. Okay, so okay, I'm gonna look. Have the people left you alone? And I hope you enjoyed the holidays. Any plans? And oh, I just came back from there last early this morning. Do you have any plans? I left Friday. Do you have any plans for the holidays? Nice to see you. Oh, Melissa, did you get any presents for anyone? But we did have Io Sky win. Her becoming the first ever intercontinental champion. I mean, that would be different. That would be different. She was a cute champion when she was world. champion, the women's world champion. I can see her being a serious champion for the mid card title. I mean, it would look serious. She is in mid card storylines, not ever the main one like Rhea and Liv, but she is like in these mid card background stories. So it would make sense for her to have a mid card title. Let's move on. Let's move on. We had Chad versus Akira. Um, oh, that's nice. We're getting a PS5. Okay, that is nice. Who's getting it for you? And oh, okay, that you bought a present for someone. Do you like buying presents, Melissa? And are you getting any yourself from anyone? We did have Chad Gable defeat Akira. Not really a surprise. I mean, if you've been watching the product for a minute, you would see that this isn't a shock. So, if you are shocked, I'm shocked that you're shocked, if that makes sense. Chad Gable, there was a point I got tired of him because I felt like he was overexposed, but I do respect him and I do enjoy seeing him sometimes. So I'm not mad with this win. I hope they move on with the storyline eventually where they don't always involve each other. It's kind of like boring at this point. It's kind of redundant. So maybe it should end sooner than later. We did have Damian Priest versus Dominic Mysterio. If you remember last week, I said that was the MVP of if you remember last week, that was the MVP of Raw for me. Trying to make sure I see this. Uh oh, nice, nice. I know you're excited. Oh, hey Dan, how are you? Yvonne. Um, but we did have this match happen, and Damian Priest won by some funky monkey. That's what I like to say. Disqualification. It is what it is. It's not a shock. And Dominic Mysterio, I do love his attitude. He is someone I am a fan of. Mm. Oh, okay. So I guess we see this. Okay. We did have a Seth Rollins segment, interview, whatever you want to call it. Seth Rollins is someone that is having a feud with CM Punk. This is one of the major storylines that's been going on for a while now. This CM Punk and Seth Rollins saga. What I do feel like it's making it more serious. This is a title. No, this is a non-title feud, which is sometimes good to enjoy. We don't have a lot of that anymore where you can enjoy a feud that's not for the title. Usually a title would have to be something that would make a feud spark, that would make a feud important to us. Remember, that is something that a lot of us like. We're accustomed to that. But this is something, it's special when the titles aren't involved and you can still make the feud feel as important as if they were fighting for a belt. So a good job with that. I don't know who I want to. I did say I want Seth to wins due to him. This would be more serious for his career than CM Punk. CM Punk really does not need to win this. He does not need to win this match. He's already established and has a Hall of Fame. I'm tired. A Hall of Fame career. Okay, so we're getting. I'm not saying Seth Rollins doesn't have his own Hall of Fame career, but again, CM Punk, he is more legendary. Seth, okay, so Melissa doesn't like Seth, and Dan doesn't like Seth, so they both don't like Seth. Yvonne, she probably doesn't like him. OCT, we didn't have a Roman Reigns appearance tonight, which was sad. We did have The Miz have some in ring competition. Were they saying on commentary that The Miz hasn't wrestled a one-on-one match in what months or a year now. So I guess this was something special for him. That being said, this match he had with Dexter, um, I don't know. They kind of make him look scary. I mean, yeah, they always make him look like he's running. They don't really make him look serious. This is the same guy that won the championship in 2013. This was the same guy that was what on the cover of SmackDown vs. Raw 2011, and now they have him like running half the time, like he's scared to fight back, and that he always has to do this evil shit or stuff, which is kind of disappointing. He's not the same Miz that we had before, so it's kind of disappointing. But Dexter won by disqualification. Okay. Dan, did you have a favorite tonight? Wrestling tonight. But disqualification, losing, kind of cheap, especially if you already had one earlier in the night. It's kind of cheap if you have that twice in one night. So disappointing a little. We did have Kofi and Xavier basically just kind of acknowledge the crowd and state, why are you guys hating on us? We did nothing wrong. Trying to build this heat. I don't know. Are they building the momentum? Are they building the momentum for a possible Big E return? And this is what it will lead to? Is that what we're going with? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But at the end of the day, they are trying to make this storyline very major. This heel storyline. Do we want to see a heel New Day win the tag team titles? This would be different. This would be different for them to win the tag team titles as a heel instead of that baby face that they always were. So that would be, yeah, the New Day. That would be different to see. It would be different to see a New Day being healed. This is kind of when you wish. I'm not going to say the company's name, but there's other companies that have trio titles. It's kind of where you wish that WWE did the same or something similar, where they had a multi-man championship. So we could have I'm tired of these ads. So he could have they could have been the trio champions, but they don't have these trio belts, so that is unfortunate. I do feel like in the future, give it 5 years, they're going to introduce a multi-men championship belt. We do know WWE likes to have these breaking history moments, so that would be a history moment revealing a trios championship. He's on Melissa. Okay. You guys must be talking. We did have Drew versus Sami, which I want to talk vaguely about. Drew McIntyre did beat Sami. There wasn't really a lot of bullshit for us to excuse Sami Zayn losing. I don't, what am I supposed to say? I mean, I am a fan of Sami Zayn, but at this rate, it is what it is. I mean, we did have Drew McIntyre try to attack Sami after the match. He was attacking him, and Jey Uso did come and interfere and to save his friend Sami, but the Bloodline came while he was having the momentum and defeating the new Bloodline. The no, I'm sorry. While he was defeating Drew McIntyre, the new Bloodline did come, but the number game. We all know that. Um, was waiting for Jimmy Uso to come after the two guys were getting beat up, Sami and Jey. We even saw Sami try to help Jey even after he got attacked earlier and lost the match. He still was trying to defend. Um, he still was trying. Okay, what is the New Day? He's a Melissa Drew's no balls. Yes, I agree, Melissa. But yeah, we did see them get beat up. The Usos, the Jey and Sami Uso. We shall see how Roman Reigns feels about this. The old Roman Reigns would be upset that they got beat up, but the new one may have compassion and want to get revenge on the behalf of his family. So we may see him get involved soon. But I think Jimmy Uso would have to get involved first. Solos, he looked a little badass this time. I was watching him a little bit more than Jacob for the first time in a while. So good job, Solo, for what you did today. But Jimmy Uso, where were you at? I was missing you. Jey Uso, was good to see a Jey Uso appearance. Sami Uso, it's always good to see him / Sami Zayn. Out of 10, I would give it an 8.4. I would give it an 8.4. No, let me just give it an 8.5. It was interesting. It was good to see the white six. It was good to see a good triple threat women's match. It was good to see Sami and Jey interact and have each other's back. So 8.5 out of 10. That is what they're going to get from me. This Raw, again, was pre-taped. So some people already knew what was going to happen. Oh, how could I forget? I'm glad you're on the stream because the the gossip with them and you keep up with the news. So I forgot he did break his toe when he jumped off the cage, right? Elimination Chambers. Okay, so yep, that was accurate. So okay, that's probably why Jimmy Uso didn't come because he's injured. That makes sense now. Okay, I forgot all about that. Jumping off the cage and injuring himself. Um, Again, 8.5 out of 10. I don't know what Melissa, Yvonne, Dan, I don't know, Anthony, others who watched the replay. What would you guys give it out of 10? 8.5. I'm ready for the Netflix one. I might have to get me a carry out. I really feel like, seriously, I may have to get me a carry out for sure. But I feel like this one is going to, yeah, uh, no, that's funny. I don't know if you're trying to be funny, but welcome to the stream. Nevertheless, I don't know if you're trying to be funny. Um, are you talking about 5 out of 10, Melissa? So a 50%. But yeah, I'm giving it 8.5 out of 10. But if you're giving it 5 out of 5, I'm assuming you're meaning it was great. But I feel like you're more of a SmackDown fan. CM Punk. Do we even know what the favor is yet? Okay, so that's good. But like I said, I came back on the plane this morning. So and I did the work. So I am about to head off. What? That no, that I don't. Yeah, that's not. You're talking to the wrong person. Because I'm not involved with that. So you can tell someone else about this. Definitely not me. I'm not involved in that. So if you're being serious, you should tell somebody else that is involved with him. But I'm the wrong person. Sorry. But Melissa, um, thank you so much for the support. Divine. There was one girl I missed her, but I should have announced I was coming out a little bit before a day. Um, but again, I was traveling. I was in New York City, so I was like, let me get on tonight. So I just last minute, Dan came on and decided to do this today. And thank you all for the support. And Diddler, what if you can't really came for support? Thank you so much for supporting and giving a view. I hope that situation works out. Again, I'm not involved in that, so I apologize. So this is Markel's World. Okay, so let me look at it. Okay, before I go to bed. And this is your current one. Is this something new or this is something you have for a minute? Again, message me maybe first so I can see which one this actually is so I know it's you. Because I don't want to get confused. But this is Markel's World, all things pro wrestling news in my life. Thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoy your holidays. Monday Night Raw. Soon we have it for Netflix. So we shall see what happens. We've been on here for 25 minutes talking a little bit about it. Did a little quick review. Sami, come on. Let's get it going. Io, are you going to be the woman to win? Are you going to have to face Dakota eventually? We shall see. But Markel's World, all things pro wrestling news in my life. Thank you so much. And okay, yeah, message me on there. And I'll see you guys. Like this video, support on YouTube here, and subscribe and follow on TikTok, Markel's World. But I'll see you guys on the next video. Raw review. Peace. And I will check that now.